Yes. All right, there we go. There is no doubt that this year, 2021, it's a great year. We are experiencing lots of earnings in all different companies and opportunities and projects within the cryptocurrency space. And I'm sure you leaders, top leaders that are in this Zoom call, you guys know how important it is to get early, to be an early bird. And that's why we are connecting this morning, this day here. Um, I'm connecting from the Dominican Republic again. My name is Elvis Eolio, and I'm gonna start to share this fabulous presentation. I'll tell you, my friend, well, I got friends that share with me different tokens, different coins that are just launched. And that is great. Okay. I'm not that savvy in terms of, taking all those opportunities, but I'll tell you something. This opportunity that we're going to be talking about here, KRYP2X, it's a great, great, great opportunity because we are connected with the source where the information comes from, and we're very aware that the people behind this project is legit. Some of you or some of us have already been part of a project where we know who's behind the project, who's running the show, and when we know the people that are behind are legit, okay? And this is the case. Um, First, let me start saying this. I have nothing against companies like cryptocurrency companies. Um, Whenever they're legit, whenever there's right people behind them, that's fine. But I met the decentralized sources of business last year. I mean, through smart contracts, different smart contracts. And I have learned to identify when a smart contract is good and when it is not, okay? And I love the decentralization. I love the fact that a community can hold in their hands the future of a project, no human intervention. And that's one of the things that I love the most about this project. And for you who probably are not that familiar with smart contracts, I'll tell you quickly that basically there are three types of smart contracts that are very popular. Number one is distribution smart contracts. Those smart contracts that are used for matrices and those ones that take the money from us, from the community, and enhance that money to a third party, to another affiliate. Basically, the contract what does in that case is to serve as a bridge between point A to point B, okay? Or point A, point B, point C. It distributes the money. It does not hold any money in the contract. Now, the second kind of smart contracts are the ones of accumulation, where we deposit our crypto and the smart contract puts that crypto in a safe place where no humans can touch it and where no one besides the affiliates can touch that crypto. Now, that kind of project generates fixed income, which usually tend to end up empty because like in every business, if there's no customer being driven in the system, there's no business, okay? And in that case, in the accumulation type of smart contracts, that's usually the end of it. Now, there's a third way, there's a third type of smart contract, which is not that popular. It's the one described as strong hands smart contracts. It's a contract where we, the community, deposit our crypto in the contract. The contract charges a commission for us to participate, and that commission is distributed among the affiliates that were part of the system before us. All right. Therefore, creating an income which is mathematically sustainable in the long run. Now, I love KRYP2X because it is that type of contract, that last type of contract. It's a type of contract with a great business plan, with great vision, and we have the opportunity with it to both control our crypto or have our crypto in a safe place, and being part of a project that it's being developed through time. Okay, so here our future is in our hands, basically because the ones with stronger hands are the ones who are going to earn the most. All right, now let me go further and start presenting what is KRYP2X. And basically, we all know that Binance chain is taking the cryptocurrency world by storm. It's positioned itself as #1 exchange in the cryptocurrency market. It purchased Trust Wallet. It purchased CoinMarketCap. It's got PancakeSwap, the decentralized exchange market. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's one of the most, if not the most powerful player in the cryptocurrency space. And KRYP2X is the first decentralized exchange developed like third party, like because PancakeSwap is their own, all right? But this is the first one developed by other than their Binance developers. It's the first one in the Binance Smart Chain, okay? And it's the first one that shares the transaction fees with the users, with the K2X token holders, which I'll get to you in a minute. And just like I was saying, the very best thing about it is that this is a smart contract, no human intervention. It is decentralized. It is designed to work forever. I mean, a smart contract, when deployed on the blockchain, whether it's Ethereum, it's Tron, or in this case, the Binance blockchain, it is going to work forever. It cannot be altered. It cannot be influenced by humans or powers or authorities, none of that. I mean, we analyze what the contract is meant to do. And if we agree, we invest, we sign up on the contract, and that's it. Those rules will never be changed. Okay, I love that. I love the fact that it's not like in some companies that we have been that they say, oh, payday, it's on Mondays, okay, or whatever, and then you enter and they change rules, okay? So that's not going to happen in this opportunity. Another thing that I love is that the developers of the system, the programmers, the developers, are on board. What does that mean? That means that, there's not just a contract hire that just, program these and then now they're gone. And when something arises, you wouldn't have no one to turn to. No. That's not the case. These developers are on board. They will remain with the project, and they will be the ones that we are going to rely on for building the other parts of the project, okay? And last but not least of the reasons why KRYP2X is, your best opportunity on this 2021 year is that you can withdraw your capital at any time. I'm going to say that again. You can withdraw your investment at any point, any time. And that is not common. That is something that, you know, we don't get to see. I'm not going to say often. Basically, we never get to see that. It's very rare that the system that allows you to earn passive income and withdraw your capital at the same time. Like, you have free will, you have free, you know, there's no blockage of when you can do that. So I love that. I love the fact that we can withdraw capital anytime we want. Okay, there's a roadmap of how things are going to go, and you know, there's a direction of how this project is going to behave, how you know, what is the pathway for it. And we are beginning this ecosystem. The launch is in hours. I'll tell you, we're talking about probably like 20 hours away. So if this is your first time in here, get the information and, you know, and get ready, because this is just hours away. That's why I was saying when I began the presentation that we guys that are here, we have the opportunity in our hands, like, to really profit from this opportunity. So things will be ramping up as soon as we attain the amount of users in the system, 25,000 users, and the K2X, the token, is going to be listed in CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. All right, 100,000 users, and we're going to have, for our use, a debit card that we're going to be able to transact K2X to, let's say, groceries, gasoline. We are going to be able to withdraw from ATMs and so on. Okay, with the 500,000 users, we're going to have the KRYP2X DEX. What is that? We have a decentralized exchange now, but this, that it is being launched now, it's got only one pair, BNB and K2X. Okay, so that's a decentralized exchange, but with only one pair of coins. Now, by 500,000 users, we're going to have a full decentralized exchange, just like Uniswap, just like PancakeSwap, you know, where we can pair. We're going to be able to pair, besides K2X, many more tokens. So that, it's going to be huge for those ones who know what that means. You know that is great. It's a great goal. And by 1 million users, we're going to launch the second stage of KRYP2X Smart Ecosystem, which is going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. I'm not going to go deep into that because, you know, I don't have, you know, we don't have that much time to go into all those details, but I'll tell you that it's going to be huge. And that's why here we have great leaders from countries with a lot of potential, like India, like Pakistan, like the US, like many countries where lots and lots of people are going to love this project and they're going to join this project. Okay, so what is K2X? What is the token that this smart contract automatically generates to work in this system? And K2X is the first privately, like for another source, developed token directly paired or backed by Binance. Okay, it is created, and the purpose of bringing it to this community is that we give to it the usability and the value to then launch more projects, just like we were talking about. And the total supply of the K2X is 100 million units. Okay, this token, it's BIP20 type. I mean, the ones that can be used in the Binance Smart Chain to run smart contracts. The first stage is going to have 50 million in circulation. And the second stage is going to be seeing the completion of the 100 million token circulation. In the first stage, we're going to have the DeFi, the KRYP2X DeFi, and we're going to have many projects just like I was talking to you about in the roadmap. And in the second stage, we're going to be using what is trending in the crypto market at the moment, either if it's NFT, if it's lending systems or swapping, or whatever it's trending when we get there. The way the price is going to fluctuate, the variation of K2X pricing, it's simple. Every time one K2X is issued, because we deposit BNB in the contract, there's a 0.00000001 BNB. That's 701 BNB. Every time a K2X is issued, there's a 701 BNB increase in the price. Same goes when it is withdrawn or sold. There's a 0.701 BNB decrease. That's how the price is going to fluctuate. Very important to know. I know that's a technicality, and basically what me and what most people focus on is this. You enter into a system which is launching a token like this, which is backed by a community where there's going to be growth, where the price is going to increase. And the most important thing for all of us is to get in early, all right? So we can take advantage of the rise of price, of the appreciation of the pricing, all right? But I'll tell you something, that for me, that valuation, that variation, that increase, those earnings generated by the increase of prices, for me, that's not the short-term earnings that I'm looking at. I'm looking at that probably, I'm not gonna say in the long term, but I don't see it as an immediate source of income. What I see as an immediate source of income is the fact that this system, this exchange that pairs BNB with K2X, charges a commission and shares that commission with us, with the users. Some people don't understand how money is going to be generated in this system, and it is very simple. Every time someone buys K2X, or better said, enters the system charges a 10% commission. Okay, let's say someone invests, well, I'm going to give you an example, right? But if someone invests $1,000 worth of BNB in the contract is going to take 10% of that, and it's going to pay that 10% to the existing members, to the members that were previously in the system, in the contract, okay? Same thing goes when you exercise your right to withdraw your capital. Remember, I told you this is the only passive income system that I know that allows you to withdraw your investment. So when you exercise this right and you withdraw your capital, 10% is charged to you. A 10% fee is charged to that operation, and that 10% is split among the users that are already in the system. Okay, so very transparent, very original way to generate passive income. I'll tell you something, I have been a part of systems like this for years, and they are very, very sustainable. I mean, like, I invest, I don't do nothing but to come back every now and then and check how much I have earned in commissions. Of course, if a business model like this stops receiving customers, of course it's going to stall. is going to, you know, is going to stall. But that's why these systems got a very attractive commissions plan. Okay, and I'll give you an example first of how these passive earnings for the exchange commissions work. Let's say, for instance, that the pool, the balance in the pool is 100,000 BNB. Okay, let's say that's the balance. The system started, it's 1 month old, and there's already 100,000 BNBs in the contract. Now, if your participation is 5 BNB, then percentage-wise, that is going to be 0.005%. Someone could say, oh, that's very low, that's very little. I'm gonna tell you something. If transactions of the day generate commissions of 1,000 BNB, and your earnings are 0.05 BNB, and you still find that small amount, well, I'll tell you, that's 1% of your investment. Not every system that is sustainable pays that kind of money. I mean, of course, it depends on the fluctuation or the interactions of the users with the contract, but that possibility in itself is a great opportunity of passive income. For those who want to earn more money passively, there is the master nodes. And what are the master nodes? Every time, well, technically, master nodes have a use in the system. Like people who hold the master nodes, they don't have to install nothing additional in their computer, but the system detects that these persons got a master node, and the people with the master nodes, they can make the system run even if the website collapses. Don't ask me right now how does that work, okay? Because that is going to be like a lot of details. But basically, in the technical side of it, that's what a master node is for. Now, financially, what it means is that if you purchase a master node, which is about 25,000 K2X, then you're going to have an additional 5% on all transactions in the system. Okay, like if you have a master node, if you own a master node, you're going to participate in the 10% commission share that the system already has, but you're also going to participate with lesser people, I mean with less people, in these other master nodes pool. Okay, I understand that probably these concepts are new for some of you in the room. Some of the people might have heard of them, but don't worry. The first time I heard about this kind of systems, I was confused. I didn't understand in the beginning, but I'll tell you something. We are like 20 hours away, and if you can smell the opportunity like I do, I mean, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be great. Now, remember that I've told to you about two ways of generating earnings, income. Number one is the price of the K2X of the token. Number two, it's the passive income generated by the commissions that are shared by the system. And number three, this is active income, is the fact that, you know, in this 2021, when there are so many opportunities of making money in the cryptocurrency space, when last year, 2020, and the pandemic got millions of people left with no jobs or with no businesses, when there's so many people wanting to join the crypto space, there's a huge opportunity of building, sharing, and getting lots of commissions out of this system. So if you want to promote and earn K2X and earn BNB, which is right now close to $570 a unit, if you want to do that, then take advantage of the referral marketing system that KRYP2X has got, okay? And it is a system that shares 10% in 10 generations, 10% in 10 generations. 10 generations, 1% each. Right here, we've made an example of how much someone could earn if I know leaders here that will get to these numbers in 1 week. 2,000 and over, a little bit over 2,000 people. There are leaders here that will do it in 1 week. Some will do it in a month. Some will do it in 3 months. Depends on you. 6 months depends on you. But let me tell you something. If you build a community of over 2,000 people, and the average BNBs deposited by these people is 5. I mean, some people will enter the system with a minimum, which is 0.1 BNB, but many people will enter with 10, 20, it depends, all right? But if in your community that you get that amount of people and an average of 5 BNB invested, then your commission is going to be 52 BNBs. If we calculate that 52.3 times 570, that's $29,800. It's not a small change. I mean, I don't know for you, probably there are leaders here that are used to being earning over 100,000, 500,000, $1 million bucks. But I'll tell you, for people right now, $30,000 in whatever amount of time you decide to build is excellent income. All right. So I know of some people that are already, making calculations, like taking the calculator and saying, okay, if I get this many people and this much BNB, this is what I'm going to be making. All right. One thing that I love about smart contracts is their transparency. All right. Everything that I am saying here, I wouldn't be so confidently saying if I didn't know smart contracts. One thing they have is transparency. And this is how the deposits that we make in these systems, in this system, are going to be distributed. 10% is going to be the technology, marketing, and administration. 10% are for the transactions, the commissions that we are going to be paid, both for purchasing or selling the K2X token. Okay, 5% is for the masternode holders, the people that qualify as masternode holders. 10% is going to be in the referral commissions plan. Okay, and 65% of all deposits will go to give value to the token. Okay, this is it for now. They say progress. I mean, George Bernard Shaw says progress is impossible without changing here. If you want to have different results, you need to start changing your mind. You need to open your mind to understand new forms of generating income, generating businesses. And I know here in this call, there are people who are thinking, hey, this is the opportunity I wanted, an opportunity that both combines passive income. People have the ability and control of their money, of their crypto. They can withdraw anytime. And the ability to build a community and profit from that. Okay, this combination is not easy. It's not easy to find a sustainable, mathematically correct system that allows you to do all those things. Again, generate a passive income, make it a sustainable system. People have control over their assets. They can withdraw anytime, and you can build and earn from a community that's going to be paying commissions over and over again. All right. So for me, it's a pleasure to have shared this information. I'm sure there are questions. I'm going to open here. Let me see. And we'll give you the opportunity to ask questions or make comments. Remember that this system is about to launch in, like I said, in probably like 20 hours. This is being, sent out into the crypto space. And let me see. We have here Jose Luis from London, England. Thank you for joining, my friend. Thank you for being here. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. We got Amir, Navid. We got, well, you know, anybody, we got Gemma. I hope I pronounced right. Gemma Mason. I know she's a great leader. I can't remember if she's from the Philippines or Vietnam. Okay, but thank you for being here. You know, please, if you have questions, don't leave the Zoom call with questions. Just raise your hand, use your reactions button in the Zoom to raise your hand. And, you know, I'd love to open your microphone for questions or comments, okay? So let's see. All righty. Let me stop the recording. Thank you for being with us in this presentation. I'll stop the recording now.